What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Paradise Lost. Yes, indeed, how about that? Paradise Lost making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi-bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all of those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Frank Canini, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 42% of the vote, moving up the number 712 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this. It is Paradise Lost with a song called Embers Fire. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, wait a second, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Francesco FDV, okay? And the video has 31,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Paradise Lost, Embers Fire. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay, this is the Embers Fire.
Clear as day. Love hearing it. I have mixed feelings. Musically, from a musicality standpoint, from an instrumental standpoint, from a vocal standpoint, everything sounds really good. Okay? Everything sounds really nice. It's fitting together really well. It's got great energy. It's got a great drive. It feels good across the board. Okay? Drums sound great. I can actually hear the bass without having to go digging for it. I like what I'm hearing there. Guitars sound good. Vocals sound good. I got absolutely no issue with anything I'm hearing. Having said that, visually,
お前はもう死んでいる。
it's very lackluster. Very lackluster. You got the bass player literally standing back there with his feet together. I mean, I don't fall over, man. Hope you got good balance. Hope you don't have any inner ear conditions because you're going to take a tumble. Guitar players are both literally just standing there with their trees rooted into the ground, like with their feet rooted into the ground like trees. And there's no reason for it. It's not like they're standing in front of a microphone to do backing vocals. They're literally just standing there. The lead vocalist also just standing there with his eyes closed, of all things. So you're taking away from your ability to look out into the crowd, make eye contact with someone in the crowd, and create that connection that I talked about in the past.
What's the matter with you?
That you could possibly impact someone's life. Like, literally, this is not a joke. I'm being dead serious. When you're able to make that connection with someone as a lead vocalist, you could seriously, because the person you're going to make the connection with, they're there to see you. They're there to see your band. They're there to have an experience. And when you can make connection with them through eye contact, direct eye contact, even if it's just for a second, they're going to remember that. They're honest to God. The people in the crowd, when you make that connection with them, they will remember that, quite possibly for the rest of their lives. And instead, you're going to stand there on stage with your eyes closed.
Suck it to him.
Dude, do me a favor then. Get some shades. Get some sunglasses and put them on. Give the illusion at least that your eyes are open and you're looking at someone. Stand there and sing with your eyes closed the whole time? I just don't get it. I mean, do you have a medical condition where, you know, the lights affect you? I understand that. I do. I trust me, I do. That's why I always perform with sunglasses on, because the lights, they will mess me up. But, you know, I don't understand why you can just stand there with your eyes closed. I don't get it. I just don't get. Oh, he's feeling the song. He's into the song. You could be into the song and keep your eyes open. I just don't get it, man. Don't understand. I'm digging the tune. I'm digging the song. I am. But visually, nah. Nah. Nah.
No.
Hey, he opened his eyes. And then he closed them again. So we got a guitar solo coming up. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not buying the visuals. I'm just not. Yeah, I'm not saying it's the most boring live show I've ever seen, but boy, it's up there. It's definitely up there. I will give this guy, this guitar player over on stage left, I will give him credit. He's trying. He's rocking out. He's moving his shoulders. He's dipping down. He's moving his head. He's into the groove. It looks good. If only he would move his feet. It's like, I don't know. Do these guys intend? Is there like a memo from their record company saying you have to stand still, you can't move your feet? Is there a memo?
So I guess we have some issues, huh?
That I could read from their record label to them saying, boys, make sure when you're out there on stage, don't move around. Is there? Because I would love to see it. I give this guy all the credit in the world, man. But even though he's not moving his feet, he's still able to create some energy, some stage presence. Not a lot, but he's doing enough that I feel compelled. I'm not saying I'm going to give him a pass, but I will say he's doing his best under the circumstances, you know? I just don't get it. He looks like he wants to move around, and he almost has this like frustrated look on his face, like he can't. And I'm like, why? Why can't you? Are you being ordered not to? Could be a possibility. Sleepy over on the vocals. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm calling him Sleepy.
You're sleepy.
Hard to get.
Because he looks like he's asleep. I swear, he looks like he's sleeping and singing at the same time. Over 80% of this performance, he's had his eyes closed. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it. Hold on. Let me pull out my receipt. Let me look at my receipt here. Hold on. Let me look at my receipt. Yeah, I'm not buying that BS. I'm just not buying it. And I didn't buy it. I'm never going to buy it. So there's no reason for that. I saw the bass player move his feet around. Oops. Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble now. You know, he moved 1 foot forward, 1 foot back instead of having his feet together. That's good. Then I saw him move his feet apart side to side. That's good. At least he's not having his feet rooted into the ground like they're cemented. That's fine. I'm still digging the song though. The song feels good. I like the song. I do. It's got a nice groove. Kind of a little bit of a laid back feel to it. I dig it. This would be good for, I can't believe I'm going to say this. This would be good for driving to Vegas. Because it's got that laid back feel, but not so much that it'll put you to sleep, contrary to what the singer might be doing. No, yeah, I don't feel compelled to fall asleep at all. I'm digging the tune. I'm absolutely digging the tune. Just a shame visually, it's just not stimulating at all. Dear Lord. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's see if we can do this guitar solo and finish this out. Oh, his eyes are open. Oh my God.
And the looks on the Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, how are you people doing tonight?
You awake? You awake there, buddy? Oh, man. I don't think I've ever had a reaction video that has been so split before. And I'm not talking about a casual split. I mean, there is a very clear division. And I'm not talking about a little line. No, there is a canyon between the two. I don't know how that's going to translate to a score. I just don't know. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Paradise Lost with Embers Fire. This was a request from Frank Canini, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 42% of the vote. Moving up for number 712 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Man, I don't think I've ever had a song and a video on this channel that has been so clearly divided. I don't even mean just, a little separation. No, I mean, it was like someone took two halves, broke them off, and then sent one all the way over to the East Coast and left one way over on the other side on the West Coast. There's like a 3,000-mile division between these two. I don't think I've ever had this happen on the channel. This is a first. This is a first. And yes, the score is reflective of it. I'm not going to give the final score yet. I'm going to give that at the end. Let's start off with the song, okay? The song itself. I liked the song. I think the song was really good. It had a great drive and great energy, yet it had a laid-back feel to it. Like, this is the kind of song I could drive to Vegas with, and I wouldn't speed, but at the same time, I would be enjoying the tune. This is going on my Vegas, driving to Vegas playlist without question. Without question. I dug the song. I liked everything that happened within the song. The vocals I thought were very fitting for the style of music, and I think he did a great job singing them. The guitar playing was really nice, sounded really good. I could hear the bass clear as day. I didn't have to go looking for it. The drumming, very nicely done, very conducive to the style of song. Created a great feel with some nice fill work when necessary, but not overdoing it, which I was really happy to see. The guitar solo, now if I'm being honest, the guitar solo did get a little repetitive. It was the same things, hammers on and tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping. I would have been nice maybe to, have him slide down and maybe do some sweep picking, or maybe just stay on a single note and vibrato and maybe do some bends, that would have been nice, but like the whole time it was literally hammer-ons, pull-offs, and tapping. I mean, it was impressive to an extent, but then it was like, okay, what else can you do, I'm sure he could do more. I'm sure he's fully capable of doing more. I'm just kind of curious as to why he didn't show us more. No, but the song as a whole, overall, I thought the song was really good. I would give the song on its own, just the song itself, I would give the song on its own like a 7.7. I would have no problem giving it that score. I have always said on this channel that a live performance can help your score, and I've also said a live performance can hurt your score. This is the latter. To call the live performance lackluster would be a severe understatement. That was one of the most boring live performances I think I have ever seen. I'm not blaming the drummer at all for this. There's only so much a drummer can do. He's a slave to his instrument. He is stuck back there. It's not like he can stand up and move around. He can't. So the drummer gets a pass. The drummer does get a pass. Now, the bass player. Oh my good lord. It's not like what you were playing was anything all that difficult, my man. You could have been moving on the stage and playing that. you know, I saw times where he had his feet together and he was standing upright like a statue. I'm like, dude, you better not have any inner ear issues, man, or else you're going to be taking a tumble. I finally did see him put 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, and then he went back to feet together, and then he went to feet apart side to side, and then he went back to feet together, and then he went feet apart. But the thing is, he stayed in that one spot while he was doing this. His feet are hitting 6 different points, you know, front, back, left, right, and both feet in the middle. I mean, I'm just like, okay, well, that's great, but you're still staying in one spot. It's like there's an X on the stage, and he had to keep his body, his center of gravity over that X. So he moved his feet forward and back, and he moved his feet side to side, but at the same time, he never left that one spot. I don't get it. The guitar player over on stage right, the lead guitar player. Oh, man, dude. Why? Why did you feel the need to root your feet into the ground? It's like, let's drill some holes into the floor, some big holes. Let's put his feet in there, and then let's cement over them so he can't move. You know, that's what it literally looked like. I mean, the guy didn't move at all. I am going to give a big shout out to the guitar player over on stage left, the rhythm guitar player. Man, God bless him. He was trying, man. He really was. He was rocking out and dipping his shoulders and leaning back and leaning forward and head banging and from the waist banging. I mean, he was doing everything he could, short of moving his feet, to create energy. I mean, he literally didn't move his feet, but from the waist up, he was active. He was fun to watch. And folks, let me tell you, every time the camera would pull back, or we would have that shot of the whole stage, want to guess where my eyes went? They went to him every single time. Not the drummer, definitely not the lead singer, not the lead guitar player, not the bass player. No. My eyes were drawn to that lead guitar player over on stage left. I didn't have a choice. I had to, because he was the only one creating any type of energy and any type of movement and motion. He was it. Out of everybody on stage, he was the most fun to watch. And believe it or not, he himself had an impact on the score. You'll see what I'm talking about, I promise you. The lead vocalist, Sleepy. Yeah, boy, good for him. Looked like he got a nice little nap during the course of the show. Like I said, his vocals sounded just fine. His vocals sounded really nice. I liked what he was singing. But man, he just stood there with it. And what really bugged me more than anything else was his eyes were closed for over 80% of the song. Now, maybe he needs a pass on this. I don't know. He might have a medical condition where light affects him and he needs to keep his eyes closed. That is possible. It very could well be. I know when I play live, I have to wear dual polarized lenses. I have to. Otherwise, if the light hits me, certain spectrums of colors of light, if they hit me in just the right way, man, I am out cold. Boom. Face down in the ground, or if I'm lucky, face up, but I hit the ground. I'm not out for long. I'm only out for a couple of seconds, and there's no damage or anything like that, but man, it knocks me out. And that's why I always wear shades when I'm on stage. Maybe he has a similar condition. It's possible. If that is the case, then he gets a pass. He absolutely gets a pass. But if that's not the case, and he's just doing it to try and look cool, or he's trying to do it because, oh, he's so into the song, and he's so into the emotion of the words, and he's feeling it. He's not feeling it. He's making himself look terrible when he could be interacting with the crowd and at least making eye contact with people in the crowd to create those moments of connectivity and bridge that gap so that maybe he could have an impact on one of his fans' lives. It's not a hard concept, but instead he'd rather sit there or stand there in place, not moving around at all. He never moved his feet once. He stood stood in the same spot the entire time, hanging onto his mic stand with his eyes closed for over 80% of the song. That's why I call him Sleepy, because he looks like he was asleep half the time. Not even half, 80% of the time. It looked like he was out. The only reason I knew he was awake is he was singing. Now, maybe he's singing in his sleep. Now, there's a thought. That would be, oh man. Talk about the next step in human evolution. The live show was honestly one of the most boring live shows I have ever seen in my life. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving their live show a 2.3. And the only reason it's up in the 2s at all, and I'm not kidding when I say this, without that guitar player over on stage left, their live show would have been down in the 1s. Easily down in the 1s. He single-handedly dragged them out of the 1s into the 2s. And I'm giving the live show, because of him, more than any other reason, I'm giving it a 2.3. So, you take the 2.3 for the live show, you take the 7.7 I gave for the song, you combine them together, you get a 10. Divide that by 2, average, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that live performance and the song combined, I'm going to give that a 5.0. Yeah, 5.0. Now look, that's not a bad score, okay? It's not. By definition, a 5.0 is okay. Not wonderful, it's not great, but it's not terrible or horrible either. It's okay. It's literally the last step in the positives. It is getting a positive score. Barely, like by the skin of their teeth. So yeah, 5.0. I feel good about that score. It's the score I feel it deserves. So yeah, 5.0, that's where we're at, and that's where we're going to stay. 5.0, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.